Moo to the second power, everybody, and welcome back to another loom video. So y'all know that I have an Instagram, and I usually just post like stuff that I do in my art classes and stuff that I do when I have nothing else to do and I just decided to pull out my art supplies. So yes, you may see the finalized product, but you never see the process. Why is that? Well, I mean, I usually put the process sometimes, but it's on Instagram stories and you can't really put the entire thing. So I decided, hey, why don't I show y'all how I do art? So without further ado, I have my assignment book here full of papers and badly drawn pieces, and let's go. First of all, we need our supplies, so let's go get them. Now, if for some reason you want to join me on this artistic journey, you will need a sketchbook or paper. And if you don't have paper, I don't know what else to say. You know those willow barks? Just rip those out. I mean, they're kind of like paper. I mean, paper comes from trees. Some liquid. Basically a little cup of water. It doesn't have to be a cup, it could be a Tupperware, like the ones used in salsas or for spices. Because, I mean, you need to clean your supplies. If you don't, I mean, that's nasty and you can't use them again. Some ink. You've probably seen this type of ink in those Inktober Instagram posts. I mean, I don't use it because I don't trust myself. This is India ink. It's in a plastic baggie. Why do you ask? Because when this thing spills, oh my god. Oh my god, is it hard to clean up? You will cry, your day will be ruined, and basically you have the soul of an emo's heart all over your clean and nice supplies. Some bamboo brushes for all your weeaboo needs. Actually, it's preferable that you get ones of 3 different sizes because, I mean, if you want to do details with a big brush, I mean, you're going to have a hard time. If you want to do like simple details with a tiny brush, you're also going to have a hard time. So be wise with your measures, man. Some Revolutionary War pens, and yes, I mean the quill pens used to write the Constitution. Yep, that's exactly what you saw. That's exactly what this is. So you see these, you gotta connect these to these, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend using pens, and because then you don't want to get this ruined and your pen's drowned. So I mean, these are better, and you can clean them in water, and nothing bad will happen. Win-win. All right, now that we have all of our supplies, all we need now is a model. Let's find one. I have now realized that not everybody owns a squirrel, but I mean, you can still follow the, the directions. I mean, just with a different model. I mean, maybe it'll look different, but I mean, unless you have your own squirrel, I mean, go find one. Or, not that I'm forcing you to find a squirrel. I mean, they're chill. Okay, we have our supplies, we have our model. Now all we need to do is change. So that way I don't get nasty emo essence all over this pretty blue flannel jacket. This isn't a jacket, Elizabeth. Okay, we have our supplies, we have our little model. So, let's begin. By the way, guys, I am not Bob Ross, so do not expect me to be like, every stroke is peace and love. Yeah, no, I'm not that. I'm basically just complaining and crying. Just expect that while you're watching me create this majestic little animal. So what I usually do is like, when you're sketching and it's like a light sketch, like with a pencil, like you don't want to like show it off. So this is what I usually do. So I just dip the ink in and I just, add water in it and then it gets gray. Let's start with his head. Already I made his head really big. No, I feel like I'm on MasterChef. Expose me, internet. Look, I realize that I'm left-handed, so you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing the best I can. Ew. Okay. I know this is the part where Bob Ross talks and he's like, chill. Look at candles. Sniff some flowers and roses. Life is good. Don't expect that. You know what? Life is not good right now. It's finals week. There's a lot of final projects due all on the same day. Yippee. God help me. Okay. We kind of got him going. oh, no. That was my witch impression. See, this is why y'all need small ones, because small ones are like pencils. And I know it doesn't look great right now. It looks like really dark, and I realized my mistake because I should have added more water. Now he looks fat. That's okay. You can love yourself anyway. You want a fat squirrel? That's good. If you want a skinny squirrel, that's good too. In the end, I'm pretty sure they eat them in some country. No disrespect to that. Okay, see? So it's getting lighter, see? Do you see this lightness? Okay, so it's dark here, but it's light here because I'm running out of ink. That's usually the part where I'm supposed to dip it. But since this is like the light line, we're gonna add more detail later. I'm not gonna put that much to it. And I ran out of ink. Okay. So we have his little outline right here. I don't know if y'all can see, but here he is. This is his outline. So this doesn't mean he's done. This just means that we've got like the little base. We're gonna add more detail later. We're now working on our little fancy Revolutionary War pens here. We're gonna add some detailing. And with that, we need to use either these. This is a really good one. It's kind of like a pen, and this one's a really thin one. The more thinner you go, the more less ink it will get in the little inky dip thing, but you know, that's how it works. And then the more bigger you go, the more worse it gets. You get more ink, but it looks more worse on your piece because you want it to look nice for a grade, and you don't want to risk it. Also, I need to practice with this more, but we'll get to that later. So I'm gonna start with this one. I'm pretty sure there's a term for it. I forgot what it is. It says that it's a B6 on the back. I'm not technical, so I'm just gonna guess it's a level 1. No, it's not level 1. I don't know what it is. It's a B6. Let's just go with that. He's locked and loaded, and we just dip him in our little ink box right here. Just dip him right here. Wow, that's a lot of ink. What have I done? Did I even dip it in ink, or did I just smother it like fries? Okay, so here we go with his head. I'm gonna talk right now because I'm gonna be in the zone. I'm craving food right now. Pretty sure there's an ASMR for this or something. It's like an ASMR category of just tap, 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 tap. And we have already stained our boy. That's great. I don't even know. What is it with people with ASMR? Like, what is the draw to that? Is it like they like, I get it, calm sounds are nice, like I get it, like sometimes you're in the ocean and you hear like the waves and it's supposed to be sweet, but I've seen pickle eating ASMR. Is that supposed to be rewarding? Does it exhilarate you to listen to pickles like being crunched? Granted, it's ridiculous to tap, tap, tap all the time. This is why art people are insane, because all they hear is I don't know what time it is over there where you live. It could be Saturday, could be Sunday, could be the future. If you're from the future, like, can you tell me if, like, everything's all good? his eyeballs. You know, this reminds me of the Coraline movie, you know, when like the eyes were buttons. Yep, and I'm cleaning this with a paper. Okay, once you're done, you see the ink's gone. You need to clean these and like put them back in the little water rinse oil thing. Water rinse oil. The water rinse bucket. I can't speak today. Gotta put them in their little water rinse bucket so it can be clean and you can keep using it because you don't want these to stick together like I said before, because then you can't use them again. And then you'll be like, oh great, now I have to use the big ones and now I'm gonna cry because I don't know how to use those and I'm probably gonna mess up and ruin my piece. That sounds like that. I made it sound like that happened to me. It didn't. I swear I'm careful with my stuff, guys. I promise. I promise. Professional artist right now is watching me and going like, what is she doing? Like in the future, not in the now. Like, who's gonna be watching me now? But like in the future, if they find this, they're like, what is she doing? She's messed up. Oh, the codes. Oh, the 7 codes of the art. You know, I'm still learning. I've never used these before. I'm actually only, well, I now know how to use them now because I'm taking a course for that for a reason, but yeah. So, here he is. Here's our boy. Here's our squirrely boy. We already got him all detailed out with this Revolutionary War pen. And now all we have to do is we have to let this dry. And then once we have this all dried up, we're going to go back using the Weeaboo Bamboo pencils. They're not pencils, they're brushes. And we're going to add the black and white color to it. Okay, right now, so this is all done. We're going to add black and white color because this is black and white and it's monochrome. That's the term, right? Monochrome. I don't know. So we're going to start with the bigger brush, which is actually made out of a bamboo, surprisingly. And we're just going to dip it into our ink. And since ink is a nasty thing, we're going to dip it in our water. And we're just going to check to see the tone. It's a dark tone, so we're just going to use our little thingy here and we're going to pat it as we're coloring. Well, the cool thing is, you can go back and add more to add shadow. We're going to add more ink because we need to add a darker shade. By the way, don't do that big sin where you mix your water and ink right away, because then your ink will become watery and it will become useless. So make sure that doesn't happen to your ink. And just be sure to dry it off. So like if you're using water and your inks and you're about to use ink, just dry it off really quick. My napkin's all dirty now because of the ink. And there he is. There's our gorgeous squirrel boy. He's all done and dried. And here's the finished product. I've said finished way too many times. And if you guys followed along, I would love to see what you guys make because I like seeing other people's art. It makes my day. And here he is. Compared to that, I mean, he doesn't look that bad. He kind of looks close. Kinda. That's his tag, by the way. And if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button down here. It's been like, how many times have I made videos and I don't even know where the subscribe button's at anymore? I'm pretty sure it's here. If not, then it's here. So, yeah, be sure to share this video with your friends if you wanna. I'm not forcing you to, it's a free country. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! It's the cringy squirrel from space.